topic number 95, union and its properties. So let's look at union. So in the previous video we have talked about the enumerated data type and the program that is using the concept of the enumerated data type. Now it's time to learn about the union. So let's look at union and its properties. So the main question arises that why we use the concept of union, why we use the structure, why we not use the concept of a primitive data type. Actually the thing is that primitive data type is a single type, we can say data type, because we can use a single data type at a time through integer, float, character. But if you wanted to use your own user defined data type, then with the help of structure and with the help of union you can do this. So with the help of structure as well as with the help of union, the C language has provided the facility to the programmer to create user defined data type to store different types of value. Okay, so we can say that we use primitive data types such as integer, float, character, etc. to store a single type value. What union provides the facility to the programmer to create user defined data type to store different types of value. Okay, so we can use the pointer, array, function, loop with structure and union also. Okay, now the next thing is that programmer has to use union reserved keyword to create union. Okay, what I am saying that the programmer has to use union reserved keyword to create union. Okay, this is very important one. Now, the most important point that I am going to discuss now is the difference that lies in between the union and structure. So, see that difference. Union is same as that of structure. What the difference lies on the size. Okay, it is actually same as what I am talking about the structure. What the difference lies only on size. So the size of union is maximum of their data type which is used under union. You are getting the point? Suppose if I am using the size, we can say if I am using the integer data type and double data type in a union, then the maximum of their data type means double has the maximum size, integer has a 4 byte of size, we can say 2 byte of size in 32-bit memory, and double has a 4 byte. Therefore the maximum size is going to be the union size. Therefore the size of that union is going to be 4 byte and not 2 byte, because the size of union is the maximum of their data type which is used under the union. Okay, whereas the difference lies in the size of a structure is the sum of a total size of their data type. Means if you are using integer, float and double in a structure, then you need to sum all the data type, all the size of their data, and that is going to be the size of a structure. So if I am using the size, we can say if I am using the integer, float and double in structure, then the size is going to be the sum of these all the data type. So integer is going to be 2 byte, float is going to be I think 4 byte, double is going to be 4 byte, so 4, 4 and 2 is going to be 10 byte. But when you come with the concept of the union, then you will find that the union size is the maximum of their data type. So suppose if you are using the union and in that union you are using the 3 primitive data type like integer, float and double, then the size of union is going to be the maximum size of their data type. It means it will carry the size of double, means you can see 8 byte, because in 64-bit 8 byte is there. So this is the concept. What both things are same. Both things defines, or we can say create a user defined data type to store a different types of value in it. Okay, now Union and its properties. So here's the properties that I'm going to discuss to you about the union. You can store different types of value in the union because of the different data type. As we know that array contain collection of the data having same data type, but using the union we can store different type of value in the array, and that is also clear. It is similar as the structure. You can initialize the union at the time of declaration. I have told you about this thing in the structure too. Union reserve keyword is used to create the union, and struct reserve keyword is used to create the structure. So we can say that the main difference lies only in their size. You are seeing here the size of the union is maximum of their data type which is used under the union, where the size of the structure is the sum of the total size of their data type which is used under the structure, and that is clear. Now here is the syntax part about the union, that you need to use the union reserved keywords here. Then after the union name, it might be anything name that you wanted to give. Then open the union with the open curly braces. Then you need to specify here your data type which you wanted to use, like variable name and then data type, variable name, data type. Then you need to define here the variable declaration of your union. Okay. So here it is. I am using the reserve keyword, that is union here. So I am creating the union, or we can say our own data type as an employee, because this is the employee which is a union name. So this contain, and it contain data type, that is the ID of integer data type, and nm which of size we can say 50 here of character data type. Okay, so this is a union, so its maximum size will be the size of union. So if I say that integer size is 4 byte, 2 byte, integer size is 2 byte and character size is 1 byte, therefore its maximum size is going to be the union maximum size is going to be the, we can say the maximum size of their data type is going to be the size of the union. Therefore 2 byte is the size of the union. 2 byte is the size of the union. Okay, so this is very important part about the difference between the union and the structure. Actually both are same, both are used to create our own data type. Okay, but the main difference lies on their size. Structure size is the sum of all the data type that is going to be used in their own data type, and the union size is the maximum size of their data type. So here the maximum size is the integer, because integer size is 2 byte and character size is 1 byte. Therefore the union size is going to be the maximum of their data type. Therefore the union size here is going to be the 2 byte. Okay, and after this, after the declaration of this data type, means I am creating the union of employee actually, which contain ID of integer and nm which is of size 15 of character data type. After this, I need to close here with close curly braces, and here you can declare the variable declaration of union. So I am declaring E1 and E2 as a variable declaration of union. It means it can access the employee union. So it can access each and every data type of the employee union. Okay, so now important point. So we can say that union must be terminated by semicolon. This is very important point. You can see here that this must be terminated by semicolon, and union reserve keyword is used to create the union. So this was all about the union and its properties. So thanks for watching.